Hey guys, this is Diplosteg here with another review, and today we will be reviewing the new for 2020 limited edition Papo Spinosaurus. And I just received this in the mail today. 2 days ago was actually my birthday, and I apologize guys, I haven't been as busy with the videos, and excuse the sound, we have chickens in our loft that we're raising, so just please bear with me with that. I'm sorry for not uploading as frequently as I would like. School and, just overall busyness of life kind of get in the way. And let's start off with some quick facts about Spinosaurus. So Spinosaurus means spine lizard. You can probably tell why. Is a genus of Spinosaur dinosaur that lived in what is now North Africa and the upper Albian into upper Turonian stages of the Cretaceous period. And if you're a creationist, 6,000 to 3,000, 2,000 years ago. And so this genus was known from Egyptian remains discovered in 1912 by a man named, I think his name was Edward Stromer, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know his last name was Stromer, and the original Spinosaurus skeleton that we had was actually mostly complete, but unfortunately it was sent to Berlin because the guy was German, and in a bombing raid by the Allies, which was good for the war but bad for science because they blew it all up, and the guy begged the museum curator to put it in storage so it wouldn't blow up, but unfortunately the guy was a let's just say a jerk, and he didn't do that. So we lost so many remains, and we haven't fully recovered since. But recently, in April, we found that Spinosaurus actually had a tail as described by this model. So before we thought it had a normal dinosaur tail, like Papo's previous interpretation, but it actually had a tail a lot like the newt or a crocodile. So that's pretty cool because that gives us information about Spinosaurus's life, living in the water and being a mostly aquatic creature. I personally thought that it was the model based like this was right, even though I didn't really know about the tail even before the research done in April. I always thought that it was more aquatic in its whole entire lifestyle than the one from Jurassic Park. And by the way, I would not base your science on Jurassic Park because those movies are so highly stylized to fit the monster criteria given to the general public. But anyways, Spinosaurus would have eaten fish mostly, and it would have had to deal with animals like Sarcosuchus, which was a 60-foot crocodile, and it would have had sauropods like Malawisaurus, and it would have had to deal with other predators like Carcharodontosaurus and another sauropod I forgot the name, Nigerosaurus, and I'm blanking on the other one. Might have been I don't remember. And then sorry, I was thinking of a hadrosaur, Hadrosaurus, Olorotitan, and Oranosaurus, and that's basically what species I wrote down on my fact sheet. But yeah, let's get into the overall figure. So starting off with the sculpt, beautiful, fantastic, highly scientific, which is not known for Papo. They kind of just did this out of the blue and turned out to be right, so kind of a shot in the dark kind of thing. But it turned out to be right, and this is probably one of the most accurate Spinosaurus models that you can get. So basically, here, sorry about the camera stabilization. So basically, it does have a movable jaw, which is really nice. Parents, if you're worried about the sharp teeth, they're not really that hard, so they won't hurt your child or anything. They're really rubbery, actually. I would be worried about if this was left in a hallway and you stepped on it. That would hurt really bad because of the spikes on here in the top part. But yeah, the sculpt is amazing. The claws are really nice. I've heard some people complain about the splaying out of the arms. I personally am fine with it. I think it's a great sculpt. I wouldn't change it at all. I'll turn it around for you so that you can see the other side of it. So the other side is really well sculpted as well. You can see the bone structure in the sail, and then you can see the osteoderms, which are these things that reptilians have, like crocodiles and alligators have them today, but dinosaurs could have had them back then. I think they did based on scale impressions of Carnotaurus or another dinosaur, but yeah, and then there's a little crest here. I don't know if Spinosaurus had that, but I think it makes for a very decorative appeal. And the eyes on every Papo figure are amazing. The eyes are really nice. They're glossy and painted. And this whole thing is hand-painted, hand-sculpted. And I've heard some people say that the promo image looked better than the actual model, and I disagree with them. I think that the model looks fantastic. You can check out the promo images online, but I think it's fine the way it is. But yeah, it like I said before, it has a movable jaw. The tongue is rubbery and sculpted taste buds. That's how intricate this figure is. Then you can also see in the sculpt the musculature of it, which is fantastic. And the tail is tadpole-like, as you can see. They didn't have fossil evidence when they sculpted this, but now they do, and it looks basically very much like what the fossil evidence shows. It had a tadpole-like tail, like that would be how it moved in the water. But yeah, and then now moving on to the paint job, I love it. It's fantastic. I wouldn't change it at all. I think that it's very fish-like, for lack of a better word, because of the little, you know how fish have like these little spots. Like if you look at a pike, a northern pike or a muskellunge, they have those on it, and the spots, and I think that this is a really great painted and sculpted model. And now let's do some size comparisons. So the figure is about 6 or 7 inches tall, and then it's 25 inches long. And so starting off with some size comparisons, let's compare it with, on the box it actually has it compared with T-Rex. So this is about the only way I can scale it. So I'm going to have to hold the T-Rex because it's balancing on my diorama. But those two look great together. I would scale these next to each other. I think that's pretty cool. And then moving on to the next thing, or dinosaur. This is the Safari Ltd Carcharodontosaurus. And these two look great together. Maybe a young Carcharodontosaurus, because Carcharodontosaurus was, I think, 60 feet long. 60 or 55. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, a young Carcharodontosaurus checking out the Spinosaurus. Maybe sunning or just getting out of the water, entering the water would be a cool diorama to have. Then, next up is the other Papo Spinosaurus, which is really cool. I'm going to put this right here. It's a massive figure, so if you guys want to display this in your collection, I would give it a lot of space. It's a fantastic collection piece, though. So there are the two Spinosaurs next to each other. The Jurassic Park 3 kind of one, and then the scientifically accurate one. I would display these next to each other. Personally, I think I like the newer one, but I still love the Jurassic Park 3 one. I'm a huge fan of the movies. Then next is the Safari Ltd Malawisaurus. Maybe a young Malawisaurus again, because not every company makes their figures in scale with the other company. Like, so maybe just a young Malawisaurus going to the river to check out what the Spinosaurus is up to. So let's put the Spinosaurus back there. But yeah, I love this figure. This is highly scientifically accurate. Very well sculpted and painted. It's very appealing to look at, and it is a great collection piece to add to your collection. I can't wait to try this out in like filming and taking awesome pictures with river or delta scenery, maybe swamp. Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be posting more videos. And awesome. I'll see you guys later. Bye.